Welcome to the Potioneers Overview. This will give you a brief idea on how the game Potioneers, designed by David Shepard, plays. And it's me, David Shepard, giving you this overlook. So first things is every player is given one of these player guides, which will help you keep track of what's going on in each round. And there's also this market board, which will go in towards the center of the table, and all the other cards will get placed around it. Majority of the game plays through the tricks, and the tricks are typically powered by these currency cards. So, right now, I'll explain how the tricks are done in a second video, but for now, the main thing you need to understand is these are the components which you're going to be going after in the case of through the auctions. So for example, you're wanting to win these cards through the auctions, or how the tricks are played. And each of these cards has typically two different components, in this case a mushroom and a flower, as well as a favored currency. And that, once again, is going to be more important in the actual trick-taking video coming up later. So, with these components, what you're trying to do is you're trying to fulfill these recipes. So, if you won that card, you would try to get a leaf as well as a claw in order to fulfill this recipe. And the backside in the full version will actually show a picture of a potion, which is what you sell to customers. So for example, that's the recipe. Fulfill the potion's gonna be completed, potion side up, and then you can sell to this customer who basically wants a potion that has the flower ingredient in it. So each round you're going to reveal a new one of these ingredients, and the game will come with 24 of these cards. So whenever you reveal them, then the person who won the last trick will be the first person to play the card, the first currency cards. And the way that is done is they just sit there and they say, well, I'm going to play this 7 of triangles, and then what that does is it sets the set currency for the round, which means 7 triangles, that's currently the highest card. If everybody else has any of the triangle cards, they must play it. But if they don't have any triangle cards, they can play any cards they want. Where if they play this, it's the circle and it's the favored currency for that card. And what that's going to mean is, as long as you have the highest favored currency in the round, you're going to end up becoming the winner, because the person who wins the auction is the person who has the highest favored currency, followed by who has the highest set currency. Now there is one trick to this, and that's with the debtor card. The debtor card is basically a wild, and it can be played at any given time instead of any other card. And what this does is it turns around and it says, okay, well, I'm the favored currency of the circles, but it's only really worth a value of 0. So even though it is currently winning the round, any other card can literally beat it as long as they're in the favored currency. So, having said that, that is the basic overview of the tricks, and I'll be doing an example video later, also on this page. So after you win a trick, you get this card, as well as you get one of 3 bonus actions. Now the first bonus action is to take one of these recipe cards and place it below your player guide. And then that's going to end up becoming, you can only have 2 different recipes that you're working on at a given time. These component cards will go to the right of your player mat. The other action you can do as a bonus action is to brew, and you have to turn in 3 different cards in order to brew this potion. And the reason why that's important is, let's say the recipe called for a flower and a mushroom. This card can only be used for one of those 2 components. So you always have to turn in 3 cards, and after you turn it in, you flip these face up to where it's the potion side. I'm sorry, I couldn't get the printing done in time. These components that you traded in go to the left of the market board, and if you ever run out of cards in the ingredient deck, you just shuffle the market board. So, having said that, the third action you can take is where you get to sell the potion to a customer. So, for example, this has these 3 components, the claw, the feather, the beetle, and you can turn around and grab this card and this potion, and it goes into your score pile on the left, and then you'll reveal another customer. Now the game is going to be over as soon as the last customer has been sold to, and basically what you get there is you get the number of points equal to the cards in your score pile, so each potion brewed as well as each customer served is a point, as well as any completed potions that are up on the top of your player board. And then that's going to be how you determine the winner. There are a couple twists. So for example, one of the components may be a dream shard, and the dream shard is basically any element you want it to be. So that can help you, it's a bit of a wild, can help you complete potions. The other thing is the Necracken, and there's going to be only 4 of those in the ingredient deck, and whenever you take one of those, you get to claim a component from any other player. So you take the card, you put it into your component area, but that card goes into your score pile and it's worth 1 negative point at the end of the game. So basically that's just the rough overview of Potioneers. Feel free to click the video below this one and then you'll see how the tricks will work in the full game. So thank you for watching, and bye.